Okay. Okay, so actually we have created the first marketplace of Facebook traffic where we connect mobile app developers and third-party media buying experts from all over the world and provide them with tools for transparent and effective collaboration. So today we're going to talk about media buying on Facebook, and I give you some tips about how to make Facebook ads work for your app and make media buying effective and spend less money to get high quality traffic. But first, let me remind you just how big Facebook is. I'm sorry. Seems that it doesn't work for me. Sorry. Okay, so let's talk about how big Facebook is. As of the fourth quarter of 2016, Facebook has more than 1.2 billion daily active users and 1.8 billion monthly active users. Facebook is certainly a great place to promote your products and services. So, Facebook ads generated more than $26 billion in 2016, which proves that a great number of companies are already actively using Facebook as their core traffic source. However, media buying on Facebook can be tricky because of the strong bidding competition, non-performance models, and complicated optimization algorithms which are far from being transparent. And when I talk about non-performance models, of course, I mean that you can buy traffic only on CPC or CPM on Facebook. So, but then the main question is how to make Facebook ads work for your app, understand optimizational algorithms of Facebook, and pay less for good traffic on Facebook. Today I'm going to share my favorite secrets and my favorite life hacks to help you pay less for good traffic on Facebook. Let's start. Number one. So, creating a Facebook fan page is a great way to tell people more about your product. However, it's not enough to have a fan page. Having a fan page is not enough to decrease the cost of the traffic for your app. So, the basic tip here is post some interesting content on your Facebook fan page, and it can be some cool video or news about your product or whatever may be interesting to your audience. So the more reactions from your users you get, some likes, shares, comments, and so on, the cheaper traffic you'll start receiving. Number two. So this might seem obvious, but lots of advertisers still make this mistake. So the tip here is you should always delete inactive campaigns that don't bring in any traffic on Facebook. The reason is quite simple, because Facebook policy often changes and your old campaigns can be banned. You don't want this to happen, right? So, next, number three. Let's talk about lookalike audiences. So actually experienced advertisers know that using lookalike audiences, creating custom audiences and using them to target people who are most likely to install your app and make some in-app purchases is very important. However, not all advertisers still use them, and many advertisers don't, actually they underestimate the using of lookalike audiences. However, so you should always create custom audiences, and so actually give this some thought. Start using lookalike audiences and create them even from your low conversion groups, because this way you can exclude these people from your ad budgets and not to spend money and not to waste money on the people who won't install your app and who won't become paying users inside your app. So, number four. Actually, a successful Facebook ad campaign is not only about how you make ad, it's also about how you allocate your budgets. And here the basic tip is you should always control your budgets, and you should be keeping a close eye on the amount of money you are spending. So, actually, any significant and sudden change in budget can actually break your Facebook campaigns, and the cost of install could increase. So moving on, number 5. So actually, smart bidding is crucial, which means that if you start using higher bids at the start of your campaign, it doesn't mean that you will spend more money than you expected. So Facebook optimizational algorithms work a bit in another way. So if you use higher bids at the start of your campaign, it could activate the Facebook optimizational algorithms because you will have higher click-through rate of your creatives, which activates Facebook algorithms, and it starts giving you lower CPIs. So think about your bids and think about how much money you're going to spend on your ad campaign. So moving on, number 6, let's get back to the budgets. So actually, any changes to the Facebook ad campaign should be applied gradually. It is true for choosing your target audiences, changing your ad placements, and so on. And it is also true about increasing the budgets. So if you'd like to have a successful Facebook ad campaign where you can scale up the budgets, stick to the rule, increase your budgets by 10 to 30% every couple days. So this way your campaign will be successful at scaling up. So next, number 7. There are several ad placements available on Facebook, and Instagram video becomes more and more popular. And it is one of the best ad placements available on Facebook, actually. Let's take a look at the results that we got for one of our gaming clients, using static banners and using Instagram videos. So at the start, we started using static banners, and the CPI that we got was more than $6. So that's a lot, right? And there were just 4 purchases from this static banner, and the CPA was almost $40. That's terrible, right? So, but then we started using Instagram videos, which are extremely popular with people now. And you can see that the results are quite impressive because we decreased the CPI almost by $2. There were 29 purchases from this video, and the CPA was less than $20. So it makes the difference, right? Next, let's talk about emojis. So actually, you might be surprised to know that using emojis in the text of an ad could actually lower the cost of the traffic for you. So actually, your ad with the emojis attracts people's attention, and your ad it makes your ad stand out, and that's the name of the game, right? So the CTR increases, and again, it activates Facebook optimizational algorithms. So try to think it over and start using emojis in the ad in the text of an ad. So next one, we are almost to the finish line. Number 9. So actually, let's talk about Facebook, the structure of this Facebook ad campaign. So there are 3 levels. First one, campaign level, then the ad set level, and the level of an ad. So as I have already mentioned, we really often use videos as an ad placement, and if your ad set contains at least 1 video that shows good results, so do not create any new ad sets to add new and more videos. Add videos to the same ad set because it could further lower the cost of the traffic for your app. So, and last but not least, use call to action creatives. So call to action creatives are call to action creatives, right? So something like discover, learn, find out, and so on. So such creatives provoke people's reaction. Again, they start commenting on, sharing, liking your posts, and again, it increases the results. And actually, people start commenting on your ad, and again, you can activate Facebook ad algorithms, which is, again, your goal. So basically, that was my top 10. Of course, that's not the full list of life hacks that you could use to make media buying on Facebook more effective. And of course, there's no universal or magic recipe to consistently get paying users at low cost. So the key to successful Facebook ad campaign is actually like, sounds very simple. Never stop experimenting and use lots of fresh creatives and approaches and texts to understand what works best for your target audience, for your app. So only this way you can understand what can actually make the traffic cheaper for your app. So, and I hope that I have helped you a bit, and I wish you all good luck with your Facebook ad media buying, and I'm available for your questions. Thank you.
Actually, I have several questions, but I don't have so much time, I guess. So I'll try to make just two. But in the first one, we'll try to join first and the second one. And you bring to the advertisers new services, and that's nice. New algorithm, it's perfect, especially last year. But the main problem me as a customer that I face is that it doesn't work properly, usually. For instance, I mean, it doesn't work how the same algorithm that we know nowadays and we use in other services, it doesn't work the same way in your company at Facebook. And for instance, CPA is not the same as it is CPA in the other promotion channel. The main problem here is people like me, don't understand how it works, and they cannot get enough information. And here's my first question. So are you going to make it in line as your algorithm so that it could be the similar way how it works in other promotion channels? And that's the first question. And the second one, are you going to establish a really working support team in this country?
Okay,
Thanks.
Thank you. Actually, answering to your first question, we don't have our own algorithms because our platform is based only on Facebook, and we don't have any technology, I mean, in terms of the traffic on Facebook, because we have a platform where people can interact and use the expertise of media buying experts from all over the world that can help you generate a lot of good approaches to your app and make the media buying for you. So it won't make you buy traffic on Facebook because, as you have already mentioned, you might not understand how it works, but there are people who do understand how it works. So that's the point, that these people come to our platform and they start buying traffic for your apps. So, and they help you, so you outsource this media buying thing to these guys. So, first one. And second one, so the platform for now has a managed service. So, and we've got a team of dedicated managers that help you understand what's going on the platform and what's going on with the Facebook. What exactly? Just contact me, actually, I will help you instantly.
So you mentioned there are some companies that know how your new services works, but we couldn't find anyone in this country once again. Yeah, and maybe you could make a list of those integrators or those companies who know how to use these new tools and how to manage our advertisement, because I don't know anyone in this country. I mean, there are some, but the qualification of those people is really low.
Well, actually, we have about 600 people on the platform now. Of course, they are not in-house, they are outsourced guys, and most of them are not even companies. They are just individual guys sitting, having some day job, and coming to the platform to monetize some money, to get some money from Facebook ad campaigns, which means that you won't find these guys in any agency or network. So, and since they are ready to earn like a relatively small amount of money monthly, so they are highly motivated to do things well, you know. Any other questions? Okay. Thanks a lot, actually, guys. Thank you.